this is from KDM Online Reviewer, and good luck to the takers this coming Sunday. So I'll just show you the screen. That many a child is left to the care of relatives while the parents work. We'll just directly read the answer then. 2. She hurt herself when she was slicing the onions. If you forgot your textbook, you can use mine, Mark. And that's it. Mr. Tolentino was concerned about the safety of the motorists, and so he issued a circular containing safety instruction. The answer is there. And that Green Revolution refers to the food production, planting vegetables and fruit trees, a natural resource that has not been sufficiently developed is the world's bodies of water which promise abundant source of food, referred to as Blue Revolution. Food source refers to fish. My screen is so very big. Okay. Then next. Some animals perform services to assist non-canines serve in war and peace. Cats safeguard the home from pests. Pigeons can transmit messages. This is possible if these animals are trained. And this one, read the paragraph and answer the item that follows. Nelson Mandela sacrificed so much in his life, family, friends, and being chunk of his life for things he believed in a democratic South Africa with equal rights and a beacon of hope for the rest of the world. Nelson Mandela's dream for South Africa, which was realized, was democracy. And number 8, read the paragraph and answer the item that follows. As far back as I remember, our family had always been an extended one. Our grandmother was the mainstay in the family, the silent strength behind our mother, who is her daughter. The informal guide and honorary household chief in the extended family is grandmother. Shirley has not forgotten that she was betrayed by her best friend and carried such rancor in her deeply offended heart for a long time. Okay, even when her friends betray her, Perla bears no rancor in her heart because she is not bitter. Number 11, Clara would read any book or magazine she could lay her hands on and read from cover to cover in one sitting. She is such a reader, voracious. A lot of water is needed to irrigate the parched land. You finished eating before we arrived. The answer is you will have finished eating before we arrive. Let us campaign for the total ban on the use of harmful insecticides. She is a vision of feminine pulchritude. The underlined word means loveliness. If you want the moon, I will get it for you. Is an example of hyperbole or hyperbole. 17. We listen to a loquacious speaker. The underlined word means verbose. Ang speaker A, apple ang spelling instead C. Okay, number 18. What emotion or feeling is expressed in the following lines? Whether the snubbler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing and them. Indecision. 19. How is mercy described in the following lines? The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. Everybody deserves mercy. What figure of speech is the following? He is the black sheep of the family. Metaphor. The princess is a phantom of delight is metaphor. 22. Poem which is usually composed of 14 lines which follow specific patterns of rhyme is called. What is the answer? Sonnet. And so the answer is sonnet. So I'll play back. The answer for number 14 is sonnet. Why 14? 22, which poem is usually composed of 14 lines which follows specific patterns of rhyme, is called sonnet. The answer is this one, letter B. And 23. It droppeth as a gentle rain from heaven is what figure of speech? Simile. Haiku is traditional Japanese poem consisting of 3 lines totaling 17 syllables with nature as a topic. And then we search the haiku. 3 lines explanation. A haiku is from form of Japanese verse that is split into 3 lines. The first line has 5 syllables, the second has 7, and the last line has 5 syllables. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, that's it. 15 or 17. Why it's like that? 7 5-syllable structure and no rhyme requirements. And so that's it. is Jose Rizal's novel, which revealed the abuses of the Spanish government in the Philippines and sufferings of the Filipinos, is Anolimitang Here. 26. Ang mga salitang teka sa antena dali ay nagtataglay ng pagkaltas. And tumutukoy ito sa taas-baba ng bikas ng pantig ng isang salita upang maging mabisa ang pakikipag-usap. Tono. Ang mga salitang tanaw, aliw, kamay, rena ay mga halimbawa ng diptongo. 29. Uri ng pangatnig na ginagamit sa pagpili, pagbubukod at pagtatangi ay uri ng pangatnig na ginagamit sa pagpili, pagbubukod at pagtatangi ay pamukod. Alin sa mga sumusunod ang nararapat sa komunikasyon na pasulat? Ang sagot ay maayos na pagpapalugit. 31. Ang wikang nabuo mula sa pangunahing wika ng isang lalawigan na sinasalita sa ibang bayan, that is ibang bayan, ng naturang lalawigan ay tinatawag na dialect. Wikang nabuo mula sa pangunahing wika ng isang lugar o lalawigan na kadalasang sinasalita sa ibang bayan ng naturang lugar, dialect. Bantas na ginagamit sa pagitan ng panlalaping ika at ang bilang, gitling. Ang pariralang nalaglag na hulog ay nagpapakahulugan ng pagkahawig. Ano ang kahulugan ng nining is the apple of daddy's eye? Paborito ni daddy ang mansanas. Mahal ni daddy si nining. Ang tamang sagot ay bakit paborito ni daddy mansanas? Ang tamang sagot ay mahal ni daddy si nining. Pero iba ang nakaano. Uri ng pagsasalatang wika na tumutukoy sa mga disiplinang akademiko, agham, kalikasan at lipunan ay tinatawag na teknikal. Sa pangungusap na malakas ang boses mo ay ang salitang malakas ay isang pang-uri. Isang disenyo na ng pananaliksik na nagsisiyasat sa pamamagitan ng palatanungan o pakikipanayam. Survey or survey sa Tagalog. Ang wastong kahulugan ng present problem is only a storm in a teacup is balewala. Sa anong bahagi ng pananaliksik matatagpuan ang mga lugar at babasahing mapagkukunan ng mga literature at pag-aaral, kabanata 2, literature at pag-aaral, kabanata 2. 41. Isang uri ng pamahayagan na nag-uulat ng mga tunay na nangyayari batay sa pag-aaral, pananaliksik o pakikipanayam at isinusulat sa paraang kawili-wili, lathalain. Uri ng pagsulat na pukos ay ang imahinasyon ng manunulat, pukawin ang damdamin, malikhain. Ang proseso ng paghahatid ng saloobin, opinyon, karunungan sa pamamagitan ng makabuluhang tunog ay tinatawag na pagsasalita. Nakikipag-away ka sa speaker, ito ay pakikinig na combative. Ito ang rutang dinaraanan ng mensahe ng tagapagsalita, channel. Regala Company manufactures beads and its catalog, a double bead is priced 5,000 pesos less discount 20%. What will Risa pay to the bed? She ordered 4,000 pesos, kaya 20% man. And Clara Ramos works as a sales clerk. She is paid a salary of 3,000 pesos a week plus 29, well, like this, commission sales over 4,000 pesos. Find her gross pay for a week in which her sales are 9,500. So the answer is 3,110. Then a Toyota car traveling at a rate of 70 km per hour leaves 2 hours after a Kia car has left and overtakes in 5 hours. At what rate was the Kia car traveling? The answer is 50 kilometers per hour. Then how many prime numbers are between 1 and 100? The answer is 25. What number must be subtracted from both numerator and denominator of the fraction 11/23 to a given fraction whose value is 2/5? 11/23 and 2/53. The fraction halfway between 37 and 47 is 1/2. A recipe calls for 2 cups of milk every 2 cups of flour. A chief will use 28 cups of flour. How many cups of milk must he have? 8. If Carl has an average of 76% on his first 2 tests and has an average of 85% on the next 4 tests, what will his final average on all 6 tests? 82.0%. A room is 30 feet long, 25 feet wide, and 14 feet high. If 42 balloons are inside the room, how many cubic feet of space does this allow for each balloon? 12.5. What percent of 75 is 15? 20%. All right angles are... Okay, we'll search for the answer. All right angles are... The answer is... Right angles that are exactly 90 degrees. Obtuse angles are angles that are more than 90 degrees. Let's go back to the choices. Of course, it's supplementary, parallel, oblique, or equal. And so two right angles are always supplementary to each other, but the sum of two right angles is equal to 180 degrees. When the sum of measures of two angles is 180 degrees, then the angles are called supplementary angles. Therefore, okay, the answer here is supplementary. All right angles are supplementary. The opposite side of the right angle of a right triangle is hypotenuse, and each of the other two sides is leg. 58. I will just try to rotate rotate my cell phone. Why I'm like this? Because I don't know if you are allowed. Okay, it's not allowed to rotate during live. Okay. 58. A 10-meter board leans against the wall. The foot of the board is 8 meters from the wall. How far up the wall does the board reach? The answer is 6 meters. And the sum of the sides of a polygon is the perimeter of the polygon. If two legs of a right triangle are equal respectively to two legs of another, the right triangles are congruent. Find the least common multiple of 8, 6, and 3. The answer is 24. Perform the indicated operation 40 times 2y 2, 27, 27 xy 4xy 4, 8x 2y 3. The answer is that of the 40x squared 81. 63. The measure of angle is 25 more than its supplement. What is the measure of the larger angle? 102.5 degrees. Find the least common multiple of 5 to 7. The answer is 70. Simplify 3x minus 9, then question mark, x2 minus 9. The answer is 3, kanang letter A, basta 3 slash, nasa sulod ang x plus 3, di ko abala mabasa yung ana siya. Then 66, simplify 8x minus 24, then slash, ano slash mo na divide? 2 times 2 times minus x minus 15. The answer x minus 4, x plus 4. 67. The grades in mathematics of students in section A are as follows: 80, 75, 60, and 95. What is then up by 100? What is the range of their group? The answer is 70 to 100. Tanaw na to. What? 960. Okay. Which of the measures of central tendency is not influenced by outliers? The answer is mean. 69. What measure of central tendency can be described the size of t-shirts commonly worn by teenagers? The answer is mean. If a die is rolled, what is the probability of getting number divisible by 2? 1/3. In a physics test, 9 students obtained the following score: 80, 86, 78, 88, 90, 82, 76, 84, 92. What is the median score? The answer is 86. What is the pressure exerting on the plasma membrane against the cell wall of bacteria, fungi, and plant cells? The answer is Turgor pressure. Which organism is an example of fungus? Yeast. Which of the following is an example of useful function for bacteria? The answer is can clean up all spill by digesting hydrocarbons. Which protist can cause dysentery? Entamoeba histolica. Histolica muna. Which organism is classified under kingdom fungi? Microcrosporidia. Human reproduce when an ovum is combined with a sperm, leading to the development of an embryo. This form of reproduction is called fertilization. The waste product of photosynthesis is oxygen. A hypothetical ecosystem contains lettuce, the producer, a caterpillar, the primary consumer, a small passerine bird, the secondary consumer, and a lion, the tertiary consumer. A gardener arrives and sprays pesticide, killing all the caterpillars. The passerine bird will convert to herbivores. It's up to you. What is your answer in that? 80. What is the molecule that allows plants to capture energy from sunlight? Oxygen? Molecule? Oxygen? No? No, it's chlorophyll. The answer here is chlorophyll. A human arm, a bat's wing, and a sea flippers are examples of analogous organs. An important endocrine gland is shaped like a bow tie and located in neck is called thyroid gland. Which of the following is an organism that feeds on necrotic and decaying matter? The answer is vulture. The asexual reproduction occurs when a new organism develops from an outgrowth is called outgrowth fission. Predation is a relationship exemplified by a hunter shooting a duck in the forest and having it for dinner. The molecules that contain an organism's genetic makeup is called nucleic acid. What is the process used by plants to convert the energy from sunlight into chemical energy? Photosynthesis. What are the thin structures essential for cytokinesis, amoeboid movement, and changes in a cell shape? The answer is microfilaments. What are the small hair-like structures that serve a sensory function in eukaryotic cells? The answer is cilia. Who was the father of modern taxonomy and responsible for coining the term Homo sapiens for human? Linnaeus. Huh? I can just like that. It's a very far, but it's not noisy. What is a possible consequence of eutrophication? Significantly diminished sea harvest by fishermen. What is the maximum number of electrons that can occupy a p orbital? The answer is a 6. Which of the following statements is true about textbook laid on the table? The sum of the forces acting upon on it is 0. A population of rabbits live on a stable habitat with no changes in the environment for a long time. How will genetic drift possibly affect this population? It may decrease genetic variation. And that's it. Bye bye.